Imagine ruling an empire so vast it stretched across most of Western Europe, and doing it at a time when the world was still reeling from the fall of Rome. This is the story of Charlemagne, the man they called the Father of Europe. Born around the year 742, Charles, later known as Charlemagne, was the son of Pepin the Short, king of the Franks. When Pepin died in 768, Charles inherited the throne alongside his brother, Charlemagne. But fate would quickly clear the way. Charlemagne's sudden death left Charles as the sole ruler. From that moment, Charlemagne began expanding his empire with relentless ambition. He conquered the Lombards in Italy, subdued the Saxons in bloody decades-long campaigns, and pushed his influence into Spain. By the early 800s, his empire stretched from the North Sea to the Mediterranean. But Charlemagne wasn't just a warrior, he was a visionary. At a time when Europe was fractured and chaotic, he worked to unite it through law, education, and religion. He established schools, standardized currency, and encouraged scholars from across the continent to join his court. His reign sparked what historians now call the Carolingian Renaissance, a revival of art, culture, and learning that would shape Europe for centuries. On Christmas Day, 800 AD, in St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, Pope Leo III crowned him Emperor of the Romans. The title linked Charlemagne directly to the glory of ancient Rome and marked the birth of what would later be known as the Holy Roman Empire. Yet his rule was not without its darkness. The wars against the Saxons were brutal, with mass executions for those who resisted Christianization. His empire, though vast, was fragile, held together by his presence and authority. Charlemagne died in 814 at the age of 72, a remarkable age for his time. After his death, his empire was divided among his grandsons, and much of what he built eventually fractured. But his legacy endured. He shaped the political map of medieval Europe, strengthened the role of the Church, and laid the foundations for modern European states. Even today, Charlemagne's name echoes through history as the king who turned chaos into order and transformed a patchwork of kingdoms into a united empire. If you enjoyed this fast journey through history, like and follow for more fast famous biographies.